So AOL does lots in Cannes. We are here celebrating many things. We're celebrating Makers, which is our women's platform. We're the largest collections of women's stories in the world. And we're here with Gloria Steinem and Marianne Pearl, two iconic women who have just, Gloria has defined the women's movement. She was the beginning of the women's movement and continues to, just be the biggest advocate for women. So we're here and really sort of exposing the Cannes delegates and the people here just to her messaging and to her voice and to what she has to say. The women's movement is as important as ever. And on the Makers platform, we've actually profiled in long-form video over 160 women at this point, telling their stories, their failures, their journey to get where they have gotten to. So we're celebrating that. We are here in Cannes celebrating the global launch of Beyond, which is AOL's global video branded content platform. And yesterday we took the stage and we talked about a partnership that we're doing with a company called Realize, which is a biometrics testing company, which basically when users opt in, this is not Big Brother here, this is when users opt in, we can actually see what by their facial recognition, what they're responding to on a page. And that becomes really important for brands as they both create content and they're in the video, but they're also around a video. What are consumers really reacting to? What do they like? What do they not like? And we can tell that by their face and their facial expression. So that's really, really interesting. I think we're taking the whole world of branded content to the next level and really tapping into what are the emotions of consumers as they're watching them. So we're very excited and proud about that. We are also here in Cannes celebrating the launch of Downloaded, which is the only documentary ever made about Napster that Sean Parker and Sean Fanning are involved with. So we partnered with a filmmaker named Alex Winter and VH1 Rock Docs, and we are bringing this film to AOL On and TechCrunch this summer in its entirety. So Downloaded is the story of Napster, the rise and the fall of the iconic brand that was literally the beginning of all of social networking, of peer-to-peer file sharing, of digital media. It was really the first, before Facebook, before MySpace, before all of it, was Napster. And the story is edge of your seat, riveting for those who love music. And I think that's pretty much a universal topic. And so we're here celebrating the launch of the film. It's a full-length feature film. It's 120 minutes. It's actually going to be released in theaters and on iTunes. And then we are bringing it to AOL On Tech and TechCrunch viewers for free at the end of the summer. So we're very excited about it. It's really our first foray into long-form programming at AOL. And we're going to be offering consumers the ability to either watch the whole film or smaller chapters, depending on what device they're on or depending on how much time they have. Consumers need to pick and choose how long they can watch, and we're going to be offering them a lot of choices. So really, really excited about that. The film is amazing. It's kind of like Aaron Sorkin's Social Network, but the real thing. TV and the internet are not only blurred, they're kind of gone now, right? There are lots of companies that are investing in streaming content, and for a consumer, that is a really good thing. So for example, if you ask consumers where they watched House of Cards, on TV or on the internet, most would say on TV, but really they watched it on the internet. So for us, AOL has been investing in premium original content for years. We were the first content company on the internet. We've definitely gone through an amazing resurgence, and we've made huge investments in premium original video, starting with HuffPost Live last year, which is our streaming network of 12 hours of content all day long, every day. Makers, which is our women's platform. We just launched a slate of 15 original shows that are, you don't know if you're watching TV or the internet, right? It's just really good, highly produced content that people are loving. And so, for example, our show that we do with Nicole Richie called Candidly Nicole. It's Nicole's reality series. She's back. Her audience loves her. She's got 4 million rabid Twitter followers. And the reason they are rabid is because she's actually tweeting herself. So we've decided to make a series based on her. She calls them her stupidest tweets. We call them her best tweets. But the point is, when you watch the content, you don't know if you're watching TV or you're watching the web. And so that's really where the industry is going. It's just beautifully produced content made for consumers that they love and that they share and that they get to talk about. I think the beauty of content on the web, specifically video content, is you actually get to have a real-time conversation with your friends and people around the world who are watching either at the same time or at different times, doesn't really matter, but you're all talking about the same thing. And I think it's amazing. So the fact that Netflix and Amazon and AOL and Yahoo are all investing in premium original content is only good for the production ecosystem. It just means more producers are going to be producing better stuff. I think the challenge for producers is to be able to do it inexpensively, because the economics for web-produced content are still challenging for producers. So it's very early days, we're just beginning, but I think for consumers, the fact that so much great content is being produced is just fantastic.